So once just this year, because the G20 it was in your country, and my president also came to your country to see his friends, Mr. Modi. Okay, Indonesia is the biggest archipelago in the world, the biggest one, the biggest islands. Okay, we have around 17,807 and 5 islands. 17,805 islands. We have big islands like Java, Kalimantan, Sumatra, and also Papua is big islands. Bali is one of the medium island in Bali. Medium to small. Okay? Because the Bali size is only 5.87 square kilometers. Very small one. Okay? And then talk about Indonesia. We have same like you in India. We have so many tribes. Every tribe they speak their own language. Like you, it's very hard to understand your language. People from south they speak Telugu. People from this speak different again. Same like Indonesia. But the difference is in Indonesia everyone have to speak Indonesia because all the schools, offices, university, they books all in Indonesia. So in every school they have subject Indonesian language, so everyone had to learn Indonesia. Even though they're from other many kind different tribes, they have their own language, they have their own mother language, but they have to speak Indonesia. So that's how we communicate amongst of the tribes in Indonesia. In Bali we speak Balinese. For example, to say thank you, Sukriya. In Indonesia we say terima kasih, but in Bali we say suksma. Yes, this is different. It's a big difference. Terima kasih and suksma mean sukriya. And in Java it's really different again. Matur nuwun is different. The same like in India. But once again we have a nation language. We are very proud of our language, Indonesian language. Okay, and our Independence Day it is in 17 August 1955. So just few years before yours. While Indonesia been colonized by Dutch, yes, yours by British, right? Dutch was in Indonesia for a long time, 350 years. So that's why English for people in Bali is a new language. But my great-grandparents they speak good in Dutch because Dutch a long time in Indonesia. And some of the language in Indonesia it was taken from Dutch language, but also from Hindi, from Sanskrit. For example, say Putra and Putri, same. Putra, Putri, Pratima. And then the statue in the front of the temple we call Dwarapala. You're Dwarapala. Yes. Yes. So lots of language because the first religion came to Indonesia, it was Hindu. Okay. So Hindu is exactly the Hindu in Bali was spread out by people from south of India, from your area. And then also other area of India, let's say in Odisha, one of the oh really? So do you know Maharshi Markandeya? Yes, Maharshi Markandeya is one of the famous Maharshi from India. So Maharshi Markandeya is not only for spread out of the Hinduism, but also he also like a pioneer of the people who teach us about yoga and meditation. So that's why in Bali, every yoga center, there must have a statue of Maharshi Markandeya. And also Maharshi Markandeya, yes, Maharshi Markandeya also built some temple in area of Ubud area. So in that village also, he left like, I don't know how he get the white cow. So in Bali, only in that village, we have a white cow. We call Taro village. So over there you will see lots of white cows. Meanwhile, in other area of Bali, we don't have white cows, only in that area. So in that area, there's also, we have one temple we call Payogan Temple. Payogan Temple, it was built by Maharshi Markandeya. So where he did like a few times there, staying there, he was staying there, and teach about Hinduism. Okay, even though the Bali is a Hindu, but the way we practice our Hindu is a bit different. You know why? Because our culture is different. Okay, like the way of celebrate our holiday, like Diwali or Ganesh festival or Holi festival, we don't celebrate in Bali. We don't. So instead of that, we celebrated our holiday we call Galungan Day. Galungan Day, the Galungan is derived from word Galung or Galung. It means the tropic. Yes. So I think the meaning of Galungan and Diwali has a similar meaning. To celebrate the winning of Dharma against Adharma. Okay. But then we are different. But all the gods still the same name of the god. Like the most famous god that I think all the Brahmin from south of India or by Maharshi Markandeya came to Bali. They just teach us a very easy way to understanding Hindu. They just tell us about three Murti: Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. But Mahesh in Bali, the people will not really understand who's Mahesh, but we call Shiva only. So that's why Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Okay. Okay. I know in India you not really worship Brahma, right? I know only one temple for Brahma in India somewhere. But in Bali, every village we do have Brahma temple. Okay, so we worship Brahma. And then all the mantras. Some mantras we still using from the Sanskrit language. The most famous mantras we spell every day, nearly every day, for 3 times in Bali is Gayatri Mantra. Do you know Gayatri Mantra? Yeah, Gayatri Mantra. Like Om, Om, Bhura Bhuva Swaha, Arshavitur Varenyam, Bhargodi Vasudhimahi, Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So that kind of mantra we spell it every day for 3 times. We call 3 Sandhya. 3 is Sandhya is time. So 3 times. 6 in the morning, and then 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and 6 o'clock in the evening. But people like me, I can do it for 3 times. I can do only 2 times, and the time is flexible. In the morning before I work, I do it, and tonight after we finish work, so I again once more like that. But in every village in Bali, they have like one of the building we call Balai Banjar. Okay, they're like a community halls, multifunctional building. Over there they have like a building we call Balai Kulkul, and then there's a loudspeaker there. So every 6 o'clock in the morning, you will hear the mantras. Will be from the loudspeaker, every village. And then 12 o'clock, and also the last one will be 6 o'clock. Okay, so that's how we practice our Hindu in Bali. Okay, so yeah, this is how we do pray every day in Bali. And of course, every every special day, like a full moon, a new moon, of course, we do a special, a little bit bigger than that one. Every day, we in Bali, we only offer the offering. Maybe you see in the hotel somewhere, there's flowers. We made of the coconut young leaf, okay, and we put like a round or square, we put the flowers there. This we call candang sari. This is the smallest offering Hindu in Bali. Okay, put that every day. But when the full moon or new moon or special big days, we will make a little bit bigger, which consists of many kind of fruits, cakes, and must be flowers in the top. So that's our offering. Okay, and tirtha. Tirtha is holy water.